Niecy Nash made a big splash in the summer of 2020 when she married Beth in a surprise move. Nash, formerly married to men twice, has never before made public his attraction to women or identified himself as a third gender. Even having money won't help a black woman keep her kids safe from the cops, asked Niecy Nash, please. The close actress said in a recent interview with the Hollywood Reporters that her 30-year-old son Dominic recently had a taser used on him by police after running a stop sign. The occurrence happened on a Sunday. Dominic was stopped for a regular traffic stop as he was leaving his mother's house. She stated in a Monday interview with the Hollywood Reporter, "My son got stopped leaving my house last Sunday. They used a taser on him to bring him to a rolling stop. Then she questions him, saying, 'You're wearing a T-Mobile shirt. Were you there? If you do, then how did you pay for this car?' And this is the year 2020. She continued by pointing out that despite the fact that these policemen were ignorant of Dominic's personal or financial situation, they made negative assumptions about him. They are unsure if he served as a manager, they are unsure if he was the owner. They don't know if his mother was wealthy. However, their thoughts were probably more along the lines of, how does this young black lad obtain a car that I don't even have? And it's only just that we punish you for it." Niecy acknowledged that being between the coronavirus outbreak and the recent killings, she said, but many members of the black community, she acting like a total fuck-up. Furthermore, she claims that she is still figuring out what to tell her own children, so she is unsure how to answer to non-black people when they ask her what they can do to support the cause. Following the killing of George Floyd, she remarked, "I'm trying to decide what to tell my own son. If you simply cooperate, go home. And if something went wrong, we'll fix it later," I used to say. But when George Floyd was killed, we were able to see a murder of live television. He cooperated, so I don't know. He had shackles on. He had his hand behind his back and was lying on the ground. Therefore, I have no idea. I'm getting calls from people requesting me to give them information, and I'm attempting to decide what to say to mine. She continued by saying, "The oppressed should not be expected to instruct their oppressor on what to do or how to make things right. Therefore, my advice is to find out what non-black people can do," she spoke. Don't make any more calls to black people asking them irrelevant questions. You call the white people and ask them what they can do since, by definition, black people cannot be racist since we do not hold the positions of power. The folks who are saying become BSPs, she asked. Martin Luther King Jr.'s only claim to fame was that, but he was assassinated. In a nation that has surely taught you that the only way to obtain what you want is by revolting, how are you supposed to remain peaceful? You see, white people are the only ones who own America, which they stole from the Native Americans. After 400 years of being forced into servitude, they abducted black people from Africa and had the arrogance to turn around and ask, well, what can we do to remedy it? What do you think of Niecy Nash's heartbreak when her poor son Dominic was brutally beaten by Los Angeles police? Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to update the latest news about the Niecy Nash. Thank you and see you again.